halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right?
And he is into the end zone.
I got a 132
touchdown. Michael Gallup, 73 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Watson off play action. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline.
Oh.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, Watson. Buying time to his left. Downfield.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now they had a 1st down and more. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott, he's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
First down, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The guy jumped right in.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Got it.
That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
An actual Texan that's from Texas.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Oh!
As they head to the
He
field
almost
now,
got out of there.
with the game this close, you
That
got to feel
hole
there's a
was
sense of
huge.
urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting
safety
panic
came
creep
flying
in
in right
and
there.
affect their play.
It somehow clipped him. Yeah. Can't get out of that defense.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Here's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. It's complete. Stills. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup.
You think the Texans are going to go
Watson
for
now
this
perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
They're 1 and done, you think?
Running from the gun, Johnson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Double tight, guys.
Yeah.
Double tight. Hey, we got
Yeah.
Back to the ground. This time it's high. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Oof. That's
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
true.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. They run again with Hyde on 1st. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
The Jets.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm pretty forward. No.
The Bengals, no. Chiefs. Denver.
Now it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. That was going to let it go deep
he was out.
sideline.
He was out.
And that will be incomplete.
Barely.
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Watson.
Yes. Yes.
He can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
Woo.
What a huge play at this point in the
gambled
game.
on that defense.
DeMarcus Lawrence. And the Cowboys defense is going to
You had
get
the
the
guy
football
open,
back.
and I was like, shit.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come
Yeah,
up
you
first
never
and
saw
10 on their side of
maybe you
midfield
did.
at the 47. They'll start the drive with Elliott. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Prescott.
Yes.
They'll toss
Oh,
it
yeah.
for it, and this is going to be caught.
That's what I wanted. That's why I was waiting
Now
for
the
you to
Texans
fight
will
with
burn
that
the
safety.
first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. A first down carry by Elliott.
Oh, shit. The hole opened up.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go to Elliott again.
Oof, they almost let him through.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Here's Prescott.
Oh,
And that's knocked away and incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively. 4th down now defensively. Charles, you know they're just asking this crew for one more
it
stop.
threw me off.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
Caught it, though, out of bounds.
Practice makes perfect. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Watson now to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, yes.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Steps away to his left. He'll run it, and he's out right at the 25. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Lo siento, 42.
On first down. It's Elliott, and he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and they were spurred on by a strong